Hey guys, so Indigo Sky just went through a 7-month process of upgrading our whole tech stack. So we have a new software, new website, hopefully soon a new mobile app in the Apple and App Store, but we're working on that. When you go to indigosky.io, you're going to come to this first screen. If you notice, it says powered by Agent Copilot. Agent Copilot is really going to be our company that's going to have all the different services that we're launching. For the first time, when you actually log into the app, you're going to want to start with your email. So I'm going to log in as Deepak Verma. That's a lender, just for test case basis. Okay, so Deepak. Okay, so when I hit continue, it's now going to send me to the next screen, which is requesting a 6-digit code. And I'm just going to wait a little bit until the code comes through. Okay, that Gmail shows that it's probably through. And I can either open the Gmail up, or if I'm lucky, I can click on that and it has the 6-digit code. Most iPhones and Android phones have this feature where when you receive a code, you actually get that code somewhere on the screen, and you can see it says from Gmail 330261. This is right above the phone digits. When I click on that, it should automatically populate those 6 digits. There we go. That's something we programmed into our new app. After this, there's also an enable mobile sign up feature. And what this does is, after you click send now and enter in the 6 digits, then you can go ahead and enter the app just by putting your mobile numbers in. So let's try this out. I hit send code, and now I'm waiting for the 6 digits to my other phone. Okay, I see it. 762001. Okay, all right, now I'm in. Now what I've just done there is, by enabling my mobile phone, in the future, I can go ahead and log in just by entering my mobile phone number in. I don't have to worry about OTP. I don't worry about 6 digits and none of that stuff. So this is a little bit new feature we added. And really, with this whole tech stack upgrade, we've done a couple of things. One is we've tried to redesign the whole app and the features to make them easier to understand, easier to read, have a more modern design, and just make it easier for everyone to use. Okay, once you log into the app, it's going to take you to My Tours page. Reason why we chose My Tours is that's the most important thing about our service. It's the broker tours. Whether you're a sponsor or host, whether you're an agent, you want to find out which tour are you on. My Tours are all the tours that either you're hosting as an agent, excuse me, hosting as a vendor, or on as a listing agent. In this case, I'm signed up as a lender. So My Tours, it shows that I'm going to be hosting the North Peoria tour, North Peoria A tour. Here's a date, time, meeting place. Again, TBD. This tour is on June 12th. I haven't even started marketing yet. And it really is for test case basis. The next is host, and I've got sponsors. So you get them underneath that. Again, we're trying to just really highlight the hosts. Hopefully we'll get some more business, highlight your contact information, and that's where we're at. Okay. Below that, then you have all the other tours that you're part of. I'm doing a Cave Creek B tour on July 7th, blah, blah, blah. July 8th surprise tour. Again, these are just tours I've held for testing purposes. I'm actually not hosting the tours. The other items to notice is on the bottom, where's indigosky.io. That's the website, but what everyone is asking us about is, when are we going to get our website into the Apple App Store. Everyone's tired of the website. I am too. I agree. We're working on that, but there's a short-term basis on how to get Indigo Sky added to your home screen so it functions exactly like an app. Okay. To the right of indigosky.io, you'll see that share icon. That share icon is that box with an arrow that's coming through it at the top. Okay. When I click on this, and if you have an iPhone, older iPhone, it may, the website name may be at the top, maybe at the bottom, who knows where locations are. But when I click on the share icon, it allows me to share this website with different people. I can do it through text messaging, I can do it through notes, whatever. But instead, I'm gonna go to View More, which is in the bottom. And when I click View More, it gives me functionality to do a couple other things. Main thing I want to do is add to home screen. So when I click on add to home screen, excuse me, getting over a really bad cold. It allows me to add this website as an icon on my home screen. So now I go to add. Okay, now right here, if you notice, it shows Indigo Sky right next to Alaska Hawaii Airlines. So that is my icon. I can actually go and move it just like any other. Okay, I'm gonna put it actually to my screen that I use the most. Okay, here we go now. Now I'm gonna go and actually close the website. Okay, I closed it. Look, it's not here anymore, okay? Now, when I go to Indigo Sky, I now have a true functioning app. Have you noticed there's no website on the bottom? It doesn't show Indigo Sky anywhere. We've got a functioning app that sits on your home screen. You can use it as if you had downloaded from the Apple App Store. It'll update the software when I need to do it from my side automatically. It's a great service that we just launched. It's called a PWA, Personal Web App. It allows us to add you the features and functionality of an app without having for us to go through Apple App Store, which is just so painful. Okay, a couple other things to notice. At the bottom, you notice there's My Tours. There's available in the profile. So My Tours is, again, the tours that I'm part of. In my case, since I'm a lender, that I'm hosting. Available tours are all the tours that are available by Indigo Sky. So if you have an agent that gives you a call and says, hey, I have a new listing in Gilbert, you can tell them to go to indigosky.io, go to the Gilbert listings, and they'll see all the listings we have available. So June 25th, Gilbert B listing. They can, in this case, since I'm signed up as a agent, I can sponsor this tour or join as a guest. We're going to view all the view homes and tour. An agent can go ahead and add their home to this tour. So that's available. Okay. At the bottom, then you have my profile. Okay, my profile, I need everyone here to do this. Update your information. You do that by clicking on edit, updating your address, all that stuff. More importantly, payment information. When we went from the old software to the new software, we also went to, we're also setting up a complete new database. And so the old software had your old credit card information. We don't have access to that. This new software is going to require you to add your payment method in fresh and new. So it's just like before, add payment method, add credit card, and then you get to Stripe checkout, blah, 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 okay? Okay, and then the last thing is account deletion. If you ever want to delete your account, you can do that too. On the very top, you'll see you've got Indigo Sky at the top left. On the top right, you have the menu icon, which is the 3 horizontal lines. when I click on that, this is where, if I need to look at my prior tours, you click here. If you need to send a support ticket to me about something that went wrong, you can put it in here. Privacy policy, terms of use, and again, account deletion again. And then of course you can log out. The nice feature of having a personal web app on the home screen is you don't have to worry about logging out. So you can come back a month later and you probably will already have access to the app. You don't have to worry about putting in your mobile number or your email. And that is one of the great things about an app. And I think every 6 months they do automatically log you out. You have to re-sign up, but that's not bad. Anyway, take a look at it. Please sign up. Make sure you put your credit card information in. Update your company information. All those will be important. If not, the day of the tour, the app won't work honestly for you, and that'll be a lot of stress for you guys. And if I'm not available, the tour won't go well. If you have any questions, give me a call. I'm always here to help you guys out. Again, this is our new software. I'm really excited about it. What's really limited us in the past has been the fact that all the development happens literally in a completely different country, different time zone, and the communication was really bad, so I could never, everything had to be Band-Aids to get things done. And now I've got the total control in my hands, and we're looking at doing some pretty amazing stuff with the software and hopefully helping you guys get more business, and hopefully the agents get better and more detailed feedback. So expect to see more information announcements over the next couple of months. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm here to help you guys out. And the goal is for you guys to be super successful and get a lot of leads using Indigo Sky. Thanks, and I look forward to working with you guys on our new software stack.